Welcome everyone to another session of the Mastermind Book Club. Today's session, we are summarizing a bit of Alfred Nobel's history. Alfred Nobel is the creator of the Nobel Peace Prize. In order to bring the first information on Alfred Nobel, I'd like to call on Charles Comer. Go ahead, Charles.
Good evening, everyone. Alfred Nobel, a Swedish chemist, believed that scientists were not responsible for their own inventions. He was the inventor of dynamite, which gave him the distinction of being noted as the merchant of death.
Thank you, Charles. He was known as the Merchant of Death. Reggie Hilliard.
So, as was mentioned, Alfred Nobel, creator of the Nobel Peace Prize, inventor of dynamite and some other destructive elements. So he was responsible for quite a bit of calamity in this world, as well as, maybe having done some good things where dynamite has come into play, as well as some of the other inventions that he has created. But while he did create dynamite, and while he did cause a lot of harm, on the other hand, he did end his life with a nice lasting legacy of having created this Nobel Peace Prize. So with that being the case, we can say that Alfred Nobel ended up doing something very noble in creating the Nobel Peace Prize to make up for some of what he left behind.
Thank you, Reggie. Now, Alfred Nobel created 355 patents for the same thing that Charles and Reggie mentioned, for destruction. 355 patents. However, when his brother Ludwig passed away, the newspaper picked up his brother, thinking it was Alfred Nobel, and saying, the master of the death of destruction has passed away. And I guess that struck a tone in Alfred Nobel's life, and where he realized, oh my God, I don't want to go down in history as the merchant of death. And that created an Alfred Nobel that was willing to give everything to people who are able to bring up some evolvement or creation or something that will represent some advancement in specific science or history and so on. Now, Alfred Nobel is known as the modern inventor of warfare. But also one other thing that I'd like to leave you with, just like Iron Man, right? He had a change of heart. Iron Man was rich. Alfred Nobel came from a poor background. They both saw destruction, right? But then through their inventions, through the money that came in, they decided to give it back to the people. This is the Mastermind Book Club with another session on Alfred Nobel. Take care.